If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome again, because today we're making coquito. Alright, so I don't know how y'all make coquito. There's a whole bunch of recipes I was seeing out there. Some people put egg yolk in it. Some people put lard in it. But today we're just going to be making the regular coquito, coconut milk, cinnamon, nutmeg, and you know, our best friend, Captain Morgan. Now let's get started. So in a pot, we're going to mix our spices para darle gusto al coquito. A handful of cloves. Right now my clove supply is lacking. So, now it's really lacking. We're going to put about 10 cloves into the pot. Sticks of cinnamon. And then we're going to add some Star Anise to it too. Star Anise for all my chefs out there. 3 or 4 stars in it. So we're going to put some water in it and bring it to a roiling boil so we can see the spices kind of dissipate and dissolve into the water. They're not going to dissolve, obviously. This shit is made out of wood. Alright. Now that we got that back there boiling, we're going to get all of our canned ingredients and put them in the blender so we can get that blended up. And then we're going to add our extra flavoring to this later. I didn't mention it neither, but we're going to add a little secret ingredient to the end of this that if y'all want the recipe, y'all just going to have to follow me on Instagram if you feel... Hold up. Alright, so actually I'll do this personally for the Instagram. Y'all shut the fuck up. The secret ingredient to this coquito is gonna be chai. Indian style, the way my boy David showed me. We're gonna boil a little bit of milk, some sugar, and put some chai packets in there. Ooh, it's gonna give it an herbal flavor that you guys will not believe. So now let's get our blender over here started. Let's see. Yeah, that bitch worked. This shit low-key smell like a little garlic, but you know, we're gonna let it slide, So what we're gonna do, 1.5 cans of evaporated milk. This bitch said shake well, I did not shake it. Now we're gonna add some sweetened condensed milk. I'm adding 2 cans, because this is gonna be a double recipe. I'm making about like 4 bottles. I'm making 4 bottles, but I'm breaking it up into 2 batches, because one of my homies doesn't drink alcohol. If you wanna just make coquito for the holidays and enjoy it with, you know, your whole family, with the kids, with that uncle that drank too much when he was 23, so now he's going through relapses if he sees alcohol. You know, you can make it for everybody. But we like to spice our life up a little bit, and what I'm talking about is spiced rum. So we gotta make sure that, you know, the rum is spicy. Let's see. Salud. Yep, that's rum right. That's rum alright. You can use a rubber spatula, you can use a spoon, you can use your finger, it really doesn't matter. You know, I told y'all, this is a cooking show for the average chef. We're not doing no Michelin star bullshit around here. Just because I can doesn't mean I have to all the time. You feel me? Man, this is a single mother in the middle of Christmas. She's just trying to get lit with her girlfriends. You feel me? We making this for y'all. This coconut cream is creaming. Reminds me of your mother last night. Y'all see my pants? Plátano power. Ya tú sabes, papi, que lo que está pasando. Yeah, if y'all wondering how am I Dominican, I don't look Dominican. My mom is Venezuelan. I came out looking like her. My brother looks like my dad. He's black as fuck. So, and my little sister, she dark too. So I was the only one that ran out of ink. I was the first child, so I saved the ink for them. You feel me? You know, they needed something. I couldn't take all the good looks. Okay, right there. Sweetened condensed milk. I say my mom is from Venezuela, but really she's Dominican as fuck too. She was only born there. Now we're gonna add the nutmeg, the cinnamon. So let's add the nutmeg. That's like about 2 tablespoons right there. And then let's add the cinnamon. That's about 4 tablespoons right there. 4 tablespoons of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of nutmeg, because nutmeg is powerful. Taste the Christmas! Taste that Christmas! And now we're gonna blend it up. Alright, let's taste this whole. Woo! Yeah, that boy tasting like coquito now. Ooh. Let me get a bigger pot, because obviously I can't add anything else to this because the blender is gonna overflow. So you know what we're gonna use? Hold up, sorry. I'm running out of storage on my phone. Oh, fuck! God damn it! Is that camera still recording? So as I was saying, since I can't fit nothing in here anymore, we're gonna use my mother's pink pot. Paris Hilton. Alright, so we're gonna pour in our coquito mix. Doesn't that just look beautiful, folks? And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little milk to this. And then we're gonna add our secret ingredient that Instagram knows, so you're just gonna have to follow to find out. And we're gonna put in our tea mixture into this so we can mix it with the coquito. And I told you, we're making this first batch non-alcoholic for my boy. So I'll show you how to put the alcohol in later. Y'all know how to put the alcohol in things. Y'all some alcoholics. Alright, so let's add our tea mixture straight to the milk. Oh, I wish y'all could smell it. I know they say that shit in fucking Food Network all the time, but this actually smells amazing. Blend it. We're going to pour it straight in there. There we go. There we go. Let's give it a little taste test, shall we? Woo! Woo! Oh, that boy fire! Alright, so now I'm a little scared. I want to pour this back in here so it's easier for me to pour it into these bottles. Pray for me, y'all. Hopefully I don't spill too much. Alright. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. Man, fuck with your boy. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put my boys in here. And y'all already know, y'all know the rules of Coquito. You gotta drop a cinnamon stick in that bitch. Here's a cinnamon stick. Man, fuck it. Here's 2 cinnamon sticks. Let's do that for every bottle. They're kind of gassy right now. Alright, bet. Let's put one more in that one. Let's put one more in that one. The non-alcoholic one. Now, let's make the fun one. So, you know, we're just gonna add a little bit of rum, maybe the whole bottle. Let's taste this one more time to see. Woo! It's not too strong. You can taste it. It's a good rum. It's a good rum. I got it from Publix. So let's pour that in there. This coquito is a little bit liquidier. It's a little liquidier than some coquitos that I would have. I think it's because it's still a little warm, but either way, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Oh shit. And you know, we had a little leftover for us, you know. Let's try this out. Let's test it. And, you know, you can't forget your little garnish. The little cinnamon sticks. Boom, right there floating. And then we're gonna put a little bit of cinnamon on top. Oh! Shit! Fuck! It's okay, let's just mix that around a little bit. A little cinnamon on top. A little cinnamon stick as garnish. You know what? Actually, let me do this shit again. Alright, so that's how you make a virgin and a not so virgin coquito. The slightly traditional way. And we got a little bit left over for the taste testing. Let's top ourselves up. Woo! And you already know, we gotta add the garnish on top. Now that's coquito. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully y'all make this recipe at home with your family for the holidays. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff that helps me out. And I'll see y'all on the next one.